All right, everyone, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Ranking of Kings, episode 11. Boji has demonstrated his abilities, the results of his training, and yes.
Our boy's flawless.
That's right.
He's
you're
perfect.
You're gonna be the very best like no one ever was.
He's so good that in some ways it's almost terrifying to think about what would happen if anyone fought him.
If he ever wanted to kill somebody, he could.
You know what?
As easy as breathing.
I just made the connection here.
What?
Boji is an airbender. He flows. He moves. He has grace. He dances.
Yeah, I like
he
it.
He doesn't
like
strike. He's such a kind opponent. But if an airbending technique was ever used for offense,
that'd be
it's
terrifying.
everywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I like it. But he also has been put to the test in that, yes, he is courageous. But does he have the courage to trust in somebody?
Yes.
He does.
And it's hard, even when you don't have the omniscient perspective that the audience has.
Right.
But you know what, Boji?
Damn it. He's going to do it.
Yeah.
He's going to do it.
Yeah.
Because our little boy is a giant.
Yeah.
In heart and in actuality, even if not in stature.
Right. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Oh,
it's from Dyna's perspective.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Protect him, right.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh.
Dang.
Oh, shit. Boss introduced him to the mirror.
Yeah, Boss is,
Yeah. Wow. And that's how he turned into the kind of person he is now. Okay.
Yeah.
Boss, that's,
yeah.
kind of a shitty thing to do.
It's almost like Boss has a goal that makes him care more about that than even his son here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love how the start of the OP is Boji just walking along very, like, confidently and strongly, you know, like, back straight and everything, just, like, as if he was, you know, the tallest person in the world. Yeah. Even though he's, you know, like, less than 2 feet tall, probably.
Right.
Just seeing that part of the OP just reminds me how originally when, like, before we had seen this show, I thought it was going to be like a quaint little slice of life, not like this, you know, thrilling epic with all the craziness that happens.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. More and more Dyna perspective. Yeah. Not answering that question.
Yeah, this will be great to see the way that Bebin teaches Dyna, or taught Dyna. Yeah, this is pretty great.
Oh, here we go. Cool.
Oh shit.
Calm down, Aaron.
Yeah. Okay.
And now here you are.
Yeah, and guess what? You can't see anything.
Or hear anything. Well, no, he could hear a little bit.
Yeah, his own screams.
Oh,
yeah, that too.
Oh, shit.
What's she doing here?
Oh.
Burn the witch.
Oh, no hands.
Oh shit.
They. Whoa. Shit.
What's under the mask?
Oh. They've been scarred.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, shit. Wow.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh my god.
そいつは何百人と私たちを殺したんだ。
何をしてもいいんだ。
胸くそ悪い奴らめ。
この匂い。
Smell.
ボス様のお知り合いですか？
Oh dang.
Oh my god.
同じ匂いがしたから。
Magical smell.
あなたのお父さんなの？私の知ってるボス様は子がいないし。
How is this happening?
Yeah, I don't know.
俺はここを出たいんだ。
Some kind of telepathic link that they share, and
Maybe.
some
And yet this
projection.
is a Miranjo from a long time ago.
Right, but I think it's a way for Daida to become ingratiated to Miranjo, to feel connected to her, to build their relationship.
Sure.
もうすぐ俺の母上が助けてくれる。もちろんお前も一緒だ。必ずここから連れ出してやるぞ。
Yeah, see. I will always protect you.
Mm-hmm.
軽くなった気がする。
Okay.
All right.
Is this her going into the underworld?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh! He like sensed that Miranjo's
Right.
here already.
Smell the sulfur off her cloven hooves. Oh shit.
Yeah, the cannibal.
Yeah. So they portaled in and grabbed him.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! All right, yeah. So he's aware.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Okay. Okay.
I like how he doesn't even touch it. It's just the like,
Right.
yeah, that was some death magic. I ain't gonna touch that shit.
Right. He's gone already. There's not much we can do.
Yeah. Hey, doors.
上まで登ったら休みましょう。
I love how she's just decked out in like a tin can.
待っていて、ダイダ。この者たちがいれば、きっと。
なぜこれぐらいできない？
Wait, what are they doing?
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, how can you not even do that?
いい感じだ。
Oh, okay.
この人教える。
Right.
自分に合った戦い方を考えないと。冥府への門の破壊のタイミングだが、必ず何かことが起こるとおっしゃっていた。
Okay.
一体何が起こるんですか？わからんが、嫌な予感がするな。
I may the force be with you as well.
Right.
まるで誰かをかばっている。
Hmm.
ミランジョ様。
Well, he doesn't seem to be with them.
Right. Oh, back here. Okay.
無理です、ミランジョ様。
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Okay. So this is the doll she's possessing right
Yeah,
now.
I think so. Yeah, it's got some kind of magical mask or something.
お前の自信のなさは人に否定され続けたせいなのか。私はお前が好きになった気づ
I recognize that insecurity.
Yeah.
だからこそ今度が作り物だ。
Okay.
笑顔もぎこちない。
Damn, yeah.
なりたい自分を思い描けばきっと叶うだろう。私を信じて。
Trust in me.
時間がかかって当たり前だ。徐々に、徐々に。
Dang. She reached him like
Mm-hmm.
to the point where he is completely loyal to her. Okay, here we go.
Oh shit. They didn't
Here
just
we
get
go.
one.
All right, go.
Oh damn. Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
that makes sense.
it definitely makes sense. Yeah.
言葉では言い表せないや。
Yep. Me neither.
また遊び
God
に来
damn
る
it.
よ。
はい、いつでも
Oh.
大丈夫です。また。
Oh.
そういえばいつ
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
He's just responding to the emotions. Yeah.
Yeah!
Mhm. Right.
なんとなくですけどね。あなたの私への感謝は痛いほど伝わりましたよ。何も不自由な。あなたが気にしていることは。
Yeah, yeah. Every weakness or strength has a flip side. Oh, Despa.
Okay. Okay. I'm not crying.
Mm-hmm. Even
Yeah.
Kage's like, man, I got some secondhand feelings on that
Uh-huh.
one. Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, the knight's riding out.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
No, but this guy
Wait.
is solid with Boji. I think.
Yes, but this could be them trying to prop up Boji as their own representative there.
That
But then
that
they
is
could force him into fighting the kingdom on their side.
that is
You
possible.
see?
That, I love that his hand just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just covers like the
A
fingertip.
fingertip,
Yeah.
Because how is this going to look? How are the optics on this? You
Sure.
know?
Yeah. If Boji is there as a tool to give them some sense of legitimacy.
Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Steal, not conquer.
そうだな。とても厄介な奴ら。黒髪のブラックと赤髪のレ鋼の体を持つ。
Oh.
ギガ。
Oh, okay.
山賊の頭ゾック。最強キングボ
And, yeah.
ー。王権。
Shit.
皆、恐ろしく強い奴らだ。
We're a battle shonen now.
Uh-huh. Yep.
ボッジ様はなんと。申し訳ありません。そこまでは分かっていません。
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
飛ばすぞ。
All right, full gallop.
どうも様子がおかしいですな。突然男たちが現れ加えてしまったのです。捕まった。
Wait, what?
そいつらは
Well, crap.
分かりません。
I thought they were like going far away.
No, I guess if they're getting portaled through places.
来たかヒレン。
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
All right, it's all going down. All these people
Yeah.
coming back together.
So I guess maybe she didn't trust Bose after all. Like, maybe she was literally leaving because it's like, I don't trust you. I'm gonna come back with people, so
Yeah,
I don't have to trust you.
That assassination attempt should have succeeded against healing. The
Right.
only way it wouldn't have is if you betrayed me.
Although Dorsch was also just,
No, but that's the thing, is that
Right.
it was probably something where she's like,
yeah, uh-huh. It didn't go well, and that makes me sus.
or this is a way in which she is very much removed from it and is basically just, I need to kill healing. We're just gonna try again.
Sure, this is the cover. It's
This is the
oh
cover.
no, you've been captured.
Some horrible bandits are here to go after
Yeah.
the king.
Darn,
Of course
there's
they
nothing you
are.
could do. You
Yeah.
better not try anything for your own safety, my lord.
Well, yeah, it would be
No.
actually really interesting to see Dinah just pull off Henry Cavill as like both as
Dinah, yeah.
and just starts what just punching their armor. The guy with a steel body just
No, forget punching their armor. He grabs the steel guy by the foot and just
uses him as a mace.
yeah.
He's like, all right, you motherfuckers, come over here.
Yeah.
Like, ah! Yeah. There's a Final Fantasy 14 song I want to sing right now, but I can't. It fits so much for Boss. All right, Boji's
Okay.
headed back.
Yep.
Moranjo has been given a lot more characterization, a lot more fleshing out of who she is, and
yet we don't
what
know
she is as well.
Right. But at the same time, I have no idea, world building wise, why that happened. I love that it did happen. It was a great way to showcase to Daida who she is. Awesome.
Yep.
But okay, yeah,
there's two explanations that I think make sense immediately given what we know,
Mhm.
without being introduced to anything new.
Okay.
One, Bose is, by having Daida be inside him, basically, is giving him a memory, basically.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Basically showing the way in which he found out about who Miranja was, and he just protected her at a point from when she was being
Sure.
bullied like that. And he's
Mhm.
kind of transpositioning himself into the memory.
Right,
as
because
if
they're
he was
both
Bose.
kind of mixed up right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
I
a
like
way that it could work. The
Sure.
other way is just Muranjo is trying to keep the connection between the two of them strong,
Right.
but
Yeah.
also because he has now deemed the woman in the mirror to be antagonistic, she is reintroducing herself to him through
Exactly.
Muranjo,
Because
which is a
because
way in which
Bose was the one who said the name Miranjo, not Daida.
Right.
So Daida does not actually know that this is the lady in the mirror.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Bose apparently also introduced Miranjo to Daida when he was like a very young child. What the fuck?
Yeah, the handing of the mirror feels very like Bose is playing a scheme, and I'm very I'm very up and down with you, Bose. You have a lot of things about you that I respect, but then there's a lot of other things where I'm like, I don't think you care enough about your kids.
Yeah, it's something where in a similar way that his retainers, right?
Mhm.
I'll look up to him and trust him and all that stuff, right?
Right.
I want to as well.
Yes.
At the same time, he does some stuff there. I'm like, And given that this is a story about a new generation of princes that will maybe end up needing to become king, it does make sense if you end up having some examples of where they could see, and we as the audience could see,
Bose kind of fucked up.
maybe Bull's kind of fucked up. Maybe he
Yeah.
shouldn't be king anymore, even if he has the chance to, because he's, inhabiting Daida's body and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it would feel rather poetic if then they had to deal with Miranjo as sort of like the sins of the father, carrying through, and the things that he didn't actually resolve, the stuff that stayed around, now they got to clean up his mess. Cool. Awesome.
But yeah, that's that.
Uh-huh.
Healing's back.
Yep.
The people that Muranjo went to get are not necessarily literal monsters, but are actually more some kind of humanoid or people that are just very vicious, strong bandits.
Yep.
Meaning that Muranjo, at the very least, just decided to escalate the urgency with which she's wanting to kill Healing.
Sure.
Which, if you think about what Healing represents in the story right now,
Uh-huh.
Healing is the ferocious mama bear that cares so much about Daida and Boji that she's almost she almost skirts into the problematic territory at times.
Right, like
But she is just one of the most, I would say, loyal people in this entire story to a specific person.
right,
Like
like
Kage is the only one that really
yeah,
rivals her.
exactly. Like in a lot of ways, I feel like Healing, even though she doesn't have the combat capabilities, is kind of the safety net of the show right now.
Oh, yes.
Because when it comes to our main two characters of Daida and Boji, if she is around and there is anything
can't
within
die,
her
really.
power or within the power of those that she can influence, she will make sure that they are okay. And I do not want her to die because that would suck. But at the same time, it would make sense narratively. Now, the one thing that I'm not entirely certain of is that the previous episode both said, take her and flee. There will be
Right.
a time when you should return, but it is not now. If you stick around, there will probably be another assassination attempt. I thought that they were leaving, but then when they arrive at their destination, it's back at the castle.
That's because they went to grab some soldiers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She went to grab soldiers that she knows are loyal to her.
Gotcha. All right, sure. There we go. There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah, all right. That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Yeah. So the next thing is really just, okay, then if Bose is kidnapped, is he going to resist here
Right.
because he's playing a game of some kind?
Mm-hmm. He can
with-
still crush a wooden club into a
Right.
diamond, so he
Right.
he
So-
is physically strong enough to the point that I don't think he is actually in any danger here.
Well, maybe. This might be a situation where actually he needs, in this case, Boji, to come back and save him. And it's part of the, like, I am also doing this to roundabout help build Boji up. but if he does this and Daida gets hurt, that's Daida's body.
Right.
He's maybe strong, but he's still using Daida's body.
And maybe it could be a thing where it's like Boss could handle all the rest of the guys, but this Sword King of the Underworld guy,
Sure.
maybe it's this guy where it's like, no. Everybody knows about him. There is a reason that he was kept in the deepest, darkest cell, and that Miranjo specifically went to grab him because he's actually just, nobody can defeat him, right? Like even Domas would get his ass handed to him, even if he hadn't cut off his hand or whatever, right? Like, who knows? He could be at that level of
who's to say? Who's
but,
to say? But
okay,
yeah, this is where we're at. Boji is on his way back. Boji being with the Knights of the Underworld, I kind of love it because yes, we've seen that he's a big fan and friend of Boji's, but he was told by Desha to go in and steal the kingdom of Bos in the confusion of this, which means, oh, well, the way you do that is you go and you kill the royals of that kingdom, and you plant your own puppet. Which I will just say, if Boji isn't careful and they don't kind of take advantage of him here, they could use him here to be the king that comes in and the prince that comes in and frees them. And then they're like, "Oh, Boji, please be king." And they're like, "Yeah, absolutely." And he's like,
"And
okay.
we're working for Boji now. We're helping him out because we're buds, and everything." But at the same time, Boji is he's good-natured enough that they could Edmond Dantes him.
Oh, absolutely.
Hard.
Absolutely.
Like they could lead him in pretty much just whatever way they want. And the only one that would actually be able to help him there would be Kage. Because Kage knows how those how the schemers think, right? Like, oh yeah, is the old biddy safe? I mean, is the queen safe? Like,
he's like Obaga or something like that. The way the word he uses for healing is amazing because in the subtitles it says old biddy, but obviously it's some other equivalent in Japanese. But it's so funny because healing's amazing.
Healing is
amazing,
awesome.
But there's also a lot of omniscient perspective that we're bringing to this. Whereas for Kage, he has no love for her really,
and like. We understand her very well.
Yes.
We know that she cares about Boji a lot.
A lot.
She was still pretty shitty to him, in the past as a result of the complications of the things that happened, right?
Yeah.
So
she's great.
If
she
awesome.
dies, this story is going in a darker direction.
Yeah, no, I know. Like
there's some bad things there.
Like obviously Boji and Kage are never gonna die. Right, that's not going to happen. Maybe Kage, but that would be like
I feel like that's an end game kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. But healing, that would be like the ultimate dick punch.
Random little thing. I'm trying to remember. They mentioned something about the Kingdom of Bo, I think. And then they have the Almighty King Bo coming with their...
Right. It did feel very similar to the Crazy King that Boji ran into that one time, even though different people. But, like, it's more of that whole thing of, like, previous kings that are not kings anymore.
Yes, exactly.
And it's, tying into that whole thing of, like, what happens to when kings reach the number one spot in the ranking of kings, something bad happens, right?
Right.
It's okay.
And that's why it's the Almighty in quotations, But the idea of there being some stuff that hinted about this guy, I might be just mixing it up with the Kingdom of Bos, but I'll have to go back and look at the previous episodes to see what that could have been. But yeah, having a full-on group of 6 baddies coming in, this feels very much a setup for a battle shonen, not tournament arc, but
work your way up the ladder of the
exactly, and maybe have side characters deal with the weaker ones while main character goes after the Sword King.
And we already have
with techniques that no one even knows about.
Exactly, and we've already had mechanics introduced for why Boji, even with his new powers, would have trouble. Because apparently one of these has a body of steel.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
that's literally something that hard counters Boji, right?
Right. Yeah, I don't think precision damage and pressure points is going to do much good against Colossus, Like, yeah. Exactly. It's going to be Arya trying to stab the Hound. Just... yeah. It's like, what the... Yeah. That's not going to work. But, yeah.
So that's interesting. And then having... Despa really kind of round off the episode with his really, really sweet encouragements of Boji of saying, hey, you know what? There's going to be times where you're going to be worrying about your strength or something. But, you know, that thing you're worried about might actually like be a strength. Like that might actually be something that you can, you know, rely on and stuff. So love yourself. Love every aspect about you. Despa's just a precious guy.
Absolutely precious. Like, the more that I end up getting sus of Bose, the more that I'm wanting Despa to just, like...
Raise him.
Yeah, exactly, right. Like, of course, this is a coming-of-age story, so it's also... Yeah, right, so it's also going to be, like, Boji, like, you know, becoming his own man and all that stuff. But like, I very much want Despa to just... Right? Move to the castle and be like, all right.
Eventually. Inevitably.
Hey, you know, Boji could bring him there as an advisor.
Yeah, Boji's going to be king, and he's going to be like, okay, Kage, I need you to get, like, a council of people to advise me. And be like, okay, Boji, who are we getting? Mama. Yeah, okay. Healing, that, of course. Oh, I mean, not the old bitty. Yeah. Who else?
The snake. You mean Bebin? No. The snake. Oh, yeah. Mitsumata. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That won't go over well with a lot of people. And then it's and Despa. Of course, Despa.
Right. Who knows? Maybe even Desha will be like, okay, Despa, I don't like you, but like, go and make sure that our interests in the kingdom of what was previously known as Bos.
And then they're just like...
but then Despa goes over there and he's like, okay, so Boji. So my brother sent me here to do this stuff, but... So I'm actually going to... Like, I'm going to help you out here. That would be great.
That would be wonderful. And we got some time with Appius, too.
We got some time with Appius. That was awesome to see kind of how he came to be the silent, stoic badass that he is now. But then also, we got to see some stuff with Daida.
Oh, I want to talk about Appius. Like, the idea of Appius basically having this emotionally resonant relationship with Moranjo, where it's not just a thing of him being tested in a way in front of her, but also one where she basically took, like a real liking to him for being someone that sees the ways in which people are, like, hurting or in pain or something. And it's just like, oh, wait a minute. Like, has she been also trying to play her own kind of thing of, like, building allies where it's
I think so.
These are people that should be loyal to Bos, but...
And yet what's interesting...
When it comes down to it, they choose her.
Mm-hmm. And yet, he was actually completely opposed to her and was going to save Daida until she mentioned probably that this would be a way to bring Bos back, right?
Oh, so, you're right. Never mind. Yeah.
No. I totally think that's something that she was doing and trying to do. But I think that's something where the fact that, like...
No, I think I was wrong. No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
No. But, yeah, Miranjo has her game that she's playing. And I was very surprised that when she was talking to Appius, that she was like, most of my body is actually just, you know, a puppet. Mm-hmm. Like that I was kind of shocked by it. But because I thought she would keep that a bit closer to the chest. But.
No, that totally makes sense. It's the kind of thing of where if she's going to build some kind of trust with somebody, she probably at the very least like show some of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we still don't know why her body ended up frozen in an ice cube.
I don't think that's important that we know right now.
The
main thing that we know right now is that she's done some shit.
Mm-hmm.
She got in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
She might also not want that body anymore.
Sure. I mean, hey, she doesn't really need it anymore.
Well, no, but that's the thing. That could have literally been the form that was
got
ridiculed
the face
and
skinned and all that stuff. And it's
exactly.
like, hey, yeah, sure, yeah.
It's I don't want that.
I'll cast that aside, yeah.
I'm going to, try and look for a new body. And that's no, we're going to start with you, Bos. You're going to be the one that's going to try and go to another body beyond death. And then I will try to do the same thing once I find, someone that would actually be a suitable candidate.
Drill a hole through the ice cube and then just sort of pour some sludge, through there.
But why would she want to go back to the same body?
No. So that she can then get changed. Oh, wait. Oh, no, yeah.
That was my point of why that was probably her old body.
No, yeah.
And
you pour the sludge and you have the new body drink the sludge. Right, to get the body. To get the soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Although this seemed like a very king-specific ritual. So it's how can I do this where instead of using inordinate amounts of magic to puppet a puppet, you know,
Exactly. Yeah.
something like that.
But I also really love that we got to see some of Bebin and Daida when Daida was a kid.
Yeah.
So that we could see exactly how Daida turned into the person that he was. And okay, it was Moranjo. But the kinds of things that Bebin taught him. The bit of Daida having the whole thing of like, hey, Boji's a weakling, all this stuff, you know. Like,
It's like, oh, you see him as a weakling.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have to go out in the town. And I'm gonna
let's go
prove
for
to you
let's
that
go
he's
for a
not.
little walk, right? You know, and
What do you define as a weakling?
yeah, exactly.
Are you a weakling?
Right.
You would give up? You'd kill yourself. Oh,
okay.
so then this guy's ridiculously strong then, right?
Yeah.
Because he keeps going.
And Daida's
And
like,
he's been doing this for decades. And
Yeah.
Daida's like,
yeah,
stop using logic.
right? Yeah, that's double speak. You're just turning it around on me. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Like, and then showing after that, then when Daida's in, you know, the darkness and everything. Oh, someone comes up to him that is, you know, crippled, doesn't have the hands and all that stuff, and he helps them. Oh, he still calls them a monster when he sees their face and all that stuff. But then, you know what? He still decides to stand up for him.
Yeah. The
boy's
missive,
growing.
Yeah, the missive to protect Boji with
Yeah.
your strength. The one that is, you know, not as strong as you. You know, not as easily protected as you.
Yeah.
Just take kill them out for them. So.
Yeah.
All right. More Moranjo intrigue, please. In
Yes.
the next episode, I want to see
Give it to
where
us.
this leads with Bosun healing, especially.
But healing better be okay.
Healing's gonna be okay. Healing's gonna be okay. I think if healing makes it through like the next like 3 or 4 episodes or what have you, this might just be the show where people don't die. You know, it's got that children's storybook kind of thing to it.
At the
And
same
people died in the past, but in the present,
right?
people can always come back. There's, you know,
Yeah, sure.
you know.
Yeah. I've just, oh man, I'm just worried though. I'm worried because that look that Moranjo gave through the mirror, I guess.
Yeah,
you know.
that look. The silhouette just kind of went. The camera zoomed in.
Hey, that was a very expressive silhouette shift.
He has the sight.
Yeah. Oh.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.